still setting up here. Sorry. I'm using a different platform to stream now, so I'm still kind of learning the layout. What was I doing? Nobody loves I like I'm ready, babe, we're on a clock. So baby, run and shut the fuck up when I say enough. Baby, slide. If it's only for tonight, I'ma fuck you right. Sorry, I'm part of the TV. Girl, you gotta taste this. Say my name with the moment got me favorite. Grip on your jaw just to shift your whole language. You wear my hand like a motherfucking bracelet. When your eyes roll back, you know that this is sacred. Touch yourself and get your day now. I'm the one you came with. The way you take this, spit inside your mouth, watch it drip. Right, fucking flashbang on my fucking camera. Sorry, guys. Everything's not working. It's been a little while. I've been on Twitch. I want you to put chat on this. Buble by Michael Buble. I'm telling you too many things at once. Put the chat on the screen so I can talk to you guys. Nobody loves I like I'm ready, babe, we're on a clock. So baby, run and shut the fuck up when I say enough. Baby, slide. If it's only for tonight, I'ma fuck you right. Lipstick stains all on my bed frame. Got a 3rd-degree burn from the friction that we made. She said, pretty please, you're exactly what I need. And the vision's blacking out, but her eyes are jade green. I want it now, babe. I'm almost there, I swear to God. Right now, babe. I want you to get loud, babe. Holy shit, you get loud, babe. You guys hear me okay? I'm using a different mic than I usually use because I have no music in my headphones. It's different from you guys. Slightly different. You cut your own hair? Can you crap? Make chat smaller. Sorry guys, I'm making chat smaller. Still blocks my fucking head. I can't do this right. What's up, oh, look at that! You figured it out, you stupid bitch. Don't mind me, guys. This is how I was talking to myself. It's okay. It's all said as well. I promise. It's just fucking. How do I make this, like... I'm trying to figure out how to make that, I know there's a way to do it. So close, if only you could fucking read it. Wait. Oh no. I'm fucking shit at everyone doing this. I'm not a technological fucking wonder. How are you guys? Wait a sec, can you guys hear me okay? Tell me if you can. Oh, that is kind of cool. I like that. Fuck it, I'm good at that. I don't care if it makes it hard to read. I'll put it up there. Bury me inches deep inside your coffin. Good pussy in your drops that taste like diamonds. Look in my eyes, got you sipping, break your silence. Huddle up at night, got you safe inside your vibrant. Blessed, give you all my praise and never nothing less. Moving up my hands from your bottom to your chest. Baby girl, you know I only give you good kinds of stress. Keep you up at night, I don't think we're getting rest. Never seen a source so perfect. I wanna breathe you in and get high. In a long time I felt this lie. sure how loud they were, to be honest. Oh, fuck yeah, they were loud. Oopsie doodle. It's supposed to be background music. Oh wait, that's not what I want. I didn't take my fucking cap off. Jesus. Nom, nom, nom. Okay. What the hell am I listening to? Not what I want to. You guys have the better music. What manifest? I want to manifest. Go away. Alright. So how's the comment drama? Oh, it's the same as always. I love the comment drama. It's so funny. They're such dumbasses. I'm not obsessed with you. I'm just gonna spend a week, like, screaming at you in your comments of my own volition. And they're like, oh, well, you're responding. Of course I'm responding. It's my channel, bitch. I literally have an app to monitor my comments. It's called YouTube Studio. You have to go find me and have the notifications on to return to the shit. Like, you're putting in more effort. It's funny. It really is. Makeup. I love it. It makes me laugh. Because, like, oh my god, you would, like, so get hit in real life if you said this shit. Like, bitch, I've been saying this shit for years. What are you talking about? I'm 32. Do you think this attitude's new? I've been like this. I fought men. Fucking try me. That's why I really should, favorite edgelord content. I think, like, in their mind, I'm the edgelord, but I'm just a fucking millennial, man. I'm not doing this shit for fun. Like, well, I'm doing it for fun, but, like, I don't have to manufacture this shit. It comes naturally to me. I'm good at what I do. I'm pissing people off. Listen, I said when I fucking showed up on the internet 2 years ago about Lily, I was like, yeah, listen, people either love me or they hate me. There's no in between. And all I've done is proven that to be true. So, ain't like I didn't warn these bitches. People, oh my god, you're such a good person. Like, I constantly tell people that, like, you know, good people don't worry, bad people don't worry about whether or not they're good people, when, like, I have, like, some of you guys in my comments or even in the Discord, like, worrying about whether you're or not you're a good person. Like, I tell you guys all the time, you know, bad people don't sit there and worry about whether or not they're a good person. And I don't sit around and worry about whether or not I'm a good person. If you need your hand held through that conversation one more time, I'm gonna, like, lose my shit. I don't know, y'all are toddlers. Not my actual followers or people with a brain, but the plebeians. You guys know what I'm talking about. The ones who treat me like I'm some sort of fucking god. Well, they insist they're not obsessed with me. Tell me that I don't matter. Scream and yell and stomp their feet about how much my opinion doesn't matter. Meanwhile, they go out of their way to keep up with my opinion. Like it matters. Oh, well, you look at the comments and you respond to them. Of course I do. It's my fucking page, bitch. Engagement makes me money. Why wouldn't I? Are you dumb? That fucking question answers itself, but... Hello, Hailstorm. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm doing my makeup, by the way, because I haven't. Oh, I should probably let you guys see. I don't know. Sorry, I got this fuckboy trying to hit me up on Snapchat. That's the other thing that makes me laugh. They're like, oh, you just want attention. Bitches, I post on my Snapchat story if I want attention, and that's literally what Snapchat exists for. I don't need to ask for attention. I just need to open the door and let it come in. Fuck. I'm 32 and I'm shaped like I'm 18. Are you kidding me? Face is in its 20s at the most. I'm a person capable of great harm and good. Balance all things, my friends. Hey, friends. Hey, Connor Carlisle. Well, I mean, like the reason I say to people when they're sitting there worrying about whether or not they're a good person is, like, good people, like, you know, good people are the kind of people who actually sit there and worry about whether or not they're a good person. Bad people don't care, so they don't worry about it. Oh, Courtney, you saying you're a bad person? Well, I ain't calling myself a good one, that's for damn sure. Well, Courtney, that makes you a bad person. I'm okay with that if people want to feel that way about me. I'm fine with who I am. You don't have to like me, I do. And, like, I didn't make this channel to, like, be the most fucking fucking marketable personality on the internet. I never fucking had a mask to drop. I came out the gate going, no, I'm fucked up and I'm okay with it to a certain degree. And most people don't like me because I'm too extreme and I've got no problem telling people what I think. So that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And what happened 2 years later, but just fucking that. And people want to bitch and moan and yap and flap their fucking gums about how I somehow fucking fooled anybody or betrayed anybody or fucking didn't hold up to my end of some sort of fucking bargain. It's like, I told y'all what I was from the fucking gate. It's not my fault half of you didn't fucking listen. Yeah, I may have wanted to fucking make some, like, actual, like, make it a positive impact when I came out the gate and very much wanted, like, to get people out from my sister's fucking thumb, but I didn't show up here to be your fucking moral compass, to be your fucking idol. None of you should be that concerned with a single person on the internet that you don't fucking actually know and are never gonna meet in your life. Like, that's just weird. But, you know, I grew up when social media was considered something that people with no friends did. Instead of just something that kids do, because, like, that's the only way they're gonna make friends. And half of the time it's fucking kids anyway. Running their mouth from mommy's fucking, from mommy and daddy's house, never actually fucking experiencing life. Meanwhile, by the time I was 18, I was already fucking homeless and on the streets and dealing with drug dealers trying to pimp me out. Are you fucking kidding me? You think this mouth don't run in real life, you don't know me. I didn't have Lily fucking going around trying to convince people I was a felon because I didn't beat the shit out of the meth head that jumped me. From an objective standpoint, I essentially beat a baby out of the bitch, so I'm not really that scared of throwing down. Oh no, Courtney, you just admitted to that. Well, I really doubt that me feeding my fucking fist into her face while I sat on her chest was good for the pregnancy, but I also don't think that the amount of meth that she continuously did through the fucking pregnancy really helped either, so. I'm okay with the fact that if I had a hand in that, it was a favor to the child. But also, I don't know, don't do meth while you're pregnant, I guess. Weird thought, that. Oh, and doctors really shouldn't let mentally unstable women out of the fucking hospital and putting them into a fucking youth shelter. But, BPD blackout rage is a bitch. And there's a reason why even cops won't fight meth heads. I was brutally honest from the get-go. Oh, fuck, man. I came out the gate dead-naming and fucking misgendering Lily and then never fucking denied that for anything other than what it was. I was angry and wanted to be transphobic to inflict pain. Was it right? No, but I'm not going to pretend it was something that it wasn't. I'm not going to say, oh no, it was an accident, it was a mistake. No, it's an objective fucking choice that I made. Knowing the impact it would have. That's literally why I made the fucking choice, because that's what I wanted to do at the time. Not defending it, but not asking permission for it either. It's already fucking done, get over it. Which is funny, because Lily will turn around and paint that as, oh, Courtney only started gendering me properly because she got backlash. No, I fucking didn't. I didn't get backlash until after I'd already started gendering her properly of my own fucking volition and accord. And then people said, didn't you misgender her before? So, like, the backlash came after the behavior changed, because I decided I wanted the behavior to change. Because that's the wild thing about being, like, an autonomous person, is I get to decide what behaviors in my life that and from my person that I want to change. And user 65432 on the internet literally has no standing in that. Be mad, cry, be angry, type in all caps about the things that I said you're unhappy about. I'm going to stand here, listen to my music, and continue to do my makeup for this stream. Cry about it, I guess. Oh, you call anybody who doesn't agree with you a rape defender and wish violence on them. No. I said people who defend a rapist, and rape defenders should get violated because they defend rapers and rapists and rape. But it's cute that you'll listen to half my words like a fucking selectively hearing impaired dog that's like nearing the fucking stage of being put down, and you'll hear half of what I say but not the other half. You said you hope Mr. Enter gets violated. Yeah, because he said he would prefer to be violated. It's funny that when, like, these people want to defend an actual fucking rapist, they'll scream and yell about context, and the context in the text messages proved that the sex was consensual. But when I say, really, wow, if that's true, I hope he gets his preference 13 Reasons style, that's just me randomly wishing fucking harm on somebody for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than I don't like them. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. So how do you know these people's fucking brains are broken or underdeveloped? Because, like, they can't even follow their own logic all the way from A to B. They start at A and end up at Z. And it's like, you know there's like 24 or something other letters in there, right? From what I remember, you said you were originally going to reach out to her because you're concerned. No, I straight up did, Hailstorm. That's the thing. I fucking... When I first learned about Lily, I was looking for my mother, actually. I was trying to fucking harass my mother on the internet, because that's what I fucking did at the time. It's a mature Courtney. No, it's fucking not, but I did it anyway. And I stumbled across the, Encyclopedia Dramatica page, which then brought me to the Kiwi Farms page, and I went, oh no. She trans. No, of course, it wasn't she in my head at the time, because I was still processing. Like, I was literally at that point realizing, I didn't have a brother. Hang on a second here. I gotta reevaluate. And because I wasn't, how do I put this? My acceptance of what I've known that Lily's done to me has was a wavering thing at first, to be honest. Like, I didn't want it to be true, so while I wasn't in contact, I did a pretty good job of, like, just making myself forget about it and focusing on, like, Cameron instead, because, like, I knew that, like, that was undeniable in my brain at that point. So when I found out that she was trans and, like, knowing how the family was and everything, I was still at the point of, like, kind of back-burnering what she had done to me, because, like, I wasn't ready to accept the full extent of it. Like, I was still hoping I was wrong about certain things. So yeah, I found her on DeviantArt, of all places, because that's the only place I could find to send a message. And I fucking, like, it wasn't an active account, and I reached out and I said that we needed to talk because I had blamed her for certain things that weren't her fault, which was true. Like, I blamed my parents' neglect of me on her, which was not her fault. However, her abuse of me was her fault. No, she was traumatized, Courtney. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, I reached out, essentially about that, willing at the point to backburner what I had accepted at that point that she had done to me. And I think maybe not even 20 minutes after I sent that message, and I kept trying to, like, dig for, like, a more direct method of contact, I found all the videos and the Google Docs and Stockholm for, like, the third time in my life. You gotta remember, I got into My Little Pony at, like, 14, 15, because a couple of friends got me into it. So having my own laptop at 16, I was already well aware of like, Stockholm by the time it was, like, infamous on the internet, which was fucking, I think, I was 19 when she wrote that, so it was probably my early 20s when I first became aware of it. And then, because I always had known the story, or the piece of child porn to be associated with a female name, it never clicked, because up until that point in my life, I was like, well, I didn't know I had a sister, right? So, once I fucking found all the shit on Lily and started looking into it, and Stockholm came back up, I, like, connected the dots. Because I'm like, Stockholm, why does that sound familiar? Why do I know that, like, that name? And I remembered what the story was, and, like, I'd never read it before, but, like, I knew of it because people spoke about it. And, I connected the fucking dots that it was her that wrote it, and then I remembered what I remembered about people talking about the content, and connected more fucking dots, and realized, great, she wrote that about me, and she put it on the internet, and it's been infamous for a good portion of my young adult life, and I didn't even know. That's fantastic. And I found that, like, maybe 20 minutes after I had sent the message to her, with no way of taking the message back, and deeply regretting the fact that I had sent the message to her. Nice palette, thank you. I'm obsessed with, I'm using it for the mirror right now, but I'm obsessed with Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, by, I think it's Revlon. I don't know, I got a bunch of these palettes and I love them. They're fucking great. I've shot, like, my two fucking makeup channels, it's the palettes that I've used. I've got 4 or 5 of them, so that I have every fucking color. So yeah, so when I first fucking started all this shit, I literally started it by reaching out to Lily and giving her my fucking cell phone number. And then I found out she basically wrote child porn about what she did to me. What did I miss? Where's my mouse? The chosen one has arrived. Also, yes, hi, Merc. Hello, hoes, affectionately. That was an excellent entrance. Hey, what's going on? I haven't been on one of these streams in a while. Not much, Marishino, we're just chilling, and I had gotten into a fucking story about essentially how I started all this shit on YouTube. 2 fucking years ago. I think it's over 2 years at this point, which is weird. And yeah, I literally started it all by, essentially sending Lily my phone number. Which, thankfully, at the time was still an Ontario number, despite the fact that I lived in Nova Scotia and had for some time, because I just never bothered to change my number. I still had service, so I had no reason to change my number. So, fucking, once I started actually reaching out to people and talking about her, which happened pretty soon after I found all this shit, obviously, I kind of jumped right in. It was funny, because, like, I think it got dug up, and the people are going to find it and dig it up to try and use it against me. Like, I initially jumped right on Encyclopedia Dramatica and Kiwi Farms. No, because I didn't. Yeah, I went on Kiwi Farms, I think. But it was either Encyclopedia Dramatica or Kiwi Farms. I made a thread where it was like, I'm Lily Orchard's sister, ask me anything. Because I was basically just trying to, like, cast a wide net to get fucking contacts. I also, like, went on YouTube and started looking shit up to find people, like, Tumblr. Like, I was everywhere at that point. I dove into that shit. Fuck. Too much. Which, that was great. So yeah, I'm sure someone will dig that up at some point. I had somebody, like, try and change my Kiwi Farms account password recently, because I guess they're trying to get into it. I don't know, I haven't used it since I started this. Then I got in contact with, was it Sega? I think it was Sega who I got in contact with first. And then, like, got me, it was Sega, Brit, and Poppy, all in, like, quick sequential order, while I was also trying to get a hold of Ethel. Like I said, I was a busy bitch. I was everywhere. I was in comment sections under videos. I was reaching the fuck out. I was trying to essentially get what I knew out there. Nail in the coffin, so to speak. And that went how it fucking went. Poppy did her little fucking stream and jerked off the whole time while I talked about my childhood trauma and abuse. Because she's super into other people's incest and likes the idea of somebody getting abused as a child if she can jerk off to it. Because she's fucked up. People have called that one a narcissist before, and, like, I don't really think it's that fucking simple, guys. Or I don't think it's that fucking complicated. I don't think Poppy's a narcissist. I think she's a fucking mistake. Like, sorry, honey, your mother should have swallowed that night. By the way, the artist that's playing right now, what is his fucking name? I can't pronounce it. Dre Tamashi, I'm absolutely in love with this man. That's all I'm listening to for the next fucking 3 years. Man can sound like 3 different fucking people. And he noticed me on TikTok and it made me squee. I threw my phone down. It was insane. I found him on TikTok and, like, so I watched a video and I was just like, commented, Daddy? Sorry, Daddy? Who said that? I wasn't expecting to get noticed. He responds to it. He's like, no, you had it right the first time. I was like, oh, please excuse me. Like, I'd die from being noticed. I threw my phone down. It was, when the notification came in, it was so disgustingly fangirl. Oh, and for all you haters out there, that's what it looks like when this bitch is in love, because she don't have crushes. Someone tried to say, you have a crush on Beckett. Like, no, I'm not 12, I don't do crushes, I'm a woman. I fucking fall in love, thank you. Not even Satan wants their ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck. So, like, then I got in contact with Poppy and that whole fucking mess happened, which so great, so amazing. I love that for me. Sorry, I got fucking people hitting me up all over the place right now. Sorry, my surrogate brother got a new woman, and she's absolutely adorable, and I love her. Little dance break. Damn, YouTube Shorts got me back into full-fledged Astarian obsession. Hailstorm, YouTube Shorts are what put me on that game to begin with. Literally, okay, it's so funny. I'm gonna get back to do a different topic now. Fuck the other story. When the game first out and it first came out, I was still like deep in the fucking like Poppy Lily sphere of like people I was talking to. So like everyone was talking about the fact that Lily wouldn't shut up about Astarian because she doesn't like Astarian, which made me go, okay, well if Lily hates something, I have to go and look at it. And I went and looked at it, and I'm like, okay, Baldur's Gate, you know, she's always been obsessed with Baldur's Gate, whatever, I've never finished a single fucking game. I'm not in the market of buying fucking expensive-ass games, so I probably won't play it, but I'll look. So Astarian, and like, honestly, I was like, I don't get it, he's kind of mid, to be quite honest. And then I found the YouTube Shorts, and then Neil Newbon's siren fucking voice hit my ears, and I went, excuse me, what, sir? Huh? You want to try that again? Let's run that back again, please, hang on. It was a moment, and then I got obsessed. Hang on, I'm gonna put you guys a little bit higher here, so that it's not quite the boomer downward angle, or upward angle. Ooh, closer. There we go. That's better. So, yep, absolutely fell in love and just devoured the shorts. I was like, ugh, sing to me, you beautiful fucking man. Neil Newbon's voice is just, the man's a genius. A fucking genius. The writing's great too, don't get me wrong. But it was the voice that really made me fall in love with him. And I went, oh my god, I need this game. And I looked at the price while I was talking to, and I was in a Discord fucking group called the Voice Chat with a bunch of people. And I was like, oh my god, I'll never fucking have it, it's too expensive. And like 2, maybe 3 people jumped to fucking offer to buy it for me. So your girl got fucking Baldur's Gate 3 for free. Neil Newbon doesn't play fair, I don't care. I don't give a shit how he plays, I want to play. That man is diabolical, and I love it. He knows exactly what he is too, which makes it worse. I say that respectfully because the man gets very uncomfortable being constantly sexualized, so I'm trying not to, but his talents are absolutely insane. Like, he's so fucking talented. I can't. I gush about the talent all day long. Yes, he's hot and his stylists are great, but don't get me wrong, but the voice. And then I found this guy, fucking, Dre Tamashi, what is it, Tamashi? I can't, I'm white, I can't pronounce shit, okay? Dude sounds more like Corpse Husband than Corpse Husband, and it's hot. He's 2 years younger than me, but he could honestly still get it. I love that he's adopted Astarian's laugh. No, it's not that he's adopted Astarian's laugh, it's just that it's always been his laugh, he had to unlock it. Because, like, I'm sorry, Astarian is absolutely nothing without that man. He isn't Astarian, Astarian is him. Like, it's just undeniable. I love that man so much. He's in other games too, and inevitably I will have them all just so he can fucking sing to me. Goddamn siren. Like, I'm sorry, if that's what sirens sounded like and looked like, I understand falling for them. Drag me to my fucking grave. So many ways. More ways than one. Ooh, we're going heavy with the black today, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really planning this makeup. I'm just letting fucking shit happen. Oh, fuckboys hit me up on Snapchat. Mid. You stop. Anyway, sorry. Would I have had confusing thoughts about Hexus if not for Tim Curry? No. Oh god, Tim Curry in Legend. Tim Curry is darkness. Don't even get me started on the monster fucking, okay? I'm so unapologetically a monster fucker that I've had somebody tell me that the only reason the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse would wake me out of a sleep, because nothing really would, is because I'd be chasing them to fuck them. Other than that, I would stay asleep. We were talking about my fucking ability to sleep through damn near anything, and I was like, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse could run through this house, and I wouldn't wake up, and they're like, yeah, except you probably would, but just to go fuck them. And I'm like, you know what? You know me so well. Because yes, I probably fucking would. I've gotten you started on darkness several times, because girl, same. I know. What do y'all want for Christmas? Tattoos. Tattoos. I want tattoos. I'm trying so hard to get tatted up right now. Okay, but which horseman did you go for first? I don't know, the slowest? The first one I caught? First? What do you mean first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't... Please. I have a fucking spare in case something gets tired. Oh god. There's so many people sing about Molly, man. Molly ain't shit. Oh, dance on Molly. No, bitch, dance on shrooms. Too distracted to do my fucking makeup right, man. It's kind of the point, though, is it's supposed to look kind of messy, and like I slept in it because it's hotter that way. I just fucking sleep in it half the time, if not for the fact that I'm trying to clear my skin up a little bit. A hoe needs to get paid. I can't tell if there's people in my living room or if my neighbor has people over outside. But I hear people. These damn eyes are always sisters and never twins. Sometimes they're distant fucking cousins. If you fuck up, fix it and do it again. Also working with like limited light here and decided to stymie myself. Sorry, the conversation died while I'm concentrating. Shit happens. It's hard being this pretty, okay? And Courtney, if you're that pretty, why are you putting on makeup? Because nobody's eyelids are naturally black. And a lot of people would look better if they were. That wasn't a threat, I promise. That wasn't a black eye comment. It just sounded like one. Works that way too, though. I don't know. Whatever works. Whichever one applies to the current situation. I don't care. I make money when bitches get pissed off, so get pissed off, bitches. I'm just here laughing at you, and I'm just here taking the money from it, so go ahead. I'm fine with a transactional relationship. I only fuck for free of my own volition. You're a whore. Whores fuck for money. I fuck for my own enjoyment. It's called being a woman. Let me know when you get there. I've been a hoe longer than fucking most of these people been on the internet. Man, today's gonna be a crazy day. Good day, no crazies. I want there to be crazies. I get money when there's crazies, okay? Bring the crazies. You guys can just, like, block them and not see them in chat. You know that, right? Fucking drooling. It is entertaining. I love it. It makes my little internet troll soul sing. You're just a troll, Courtney. Yeah, and I'm having a great fucking time with it while you're mad. When? It's a beautiful thing about not giving a fuck, man. That's not the right fucking color. It? Did I clean the blue? Oh, it is. I just cleaned the blue off. I finally. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but probably because I confused you guys too. I don't know, man. I took some shrooms. I'm having a good time. Insert crazy by Doji. Oh, I haven't turned my monetization on. Where's the monetization? There it is. Fuck, I'm so dumb. No, for 44 minutes, no monetization. No, I'm not gonna put Doji on. I would put Doji on, but I'd get fucking claimed. I might get claimed by Dre, but I'm so fine with Dre claiming me. So fine. So, I'm willing to take that risk. Actually, hang on. No, fuck it. He can stay on this. The whole stream will be his. Yeah, I saw some of your, I saw some of the ones you posted there, Natalie. I have like concepts of tattoos that I want to get. I also have an artist that I'm going to be working with to get my, to do my like, I want a big chest piece and a big back piece, and I've got one person that I want to do both of them for the art, but then she's not a tattoo artist, so then I have to go find a tattoo artist to work with to turn her art into something that'll play well with the skin, and then get a tattoo. Because I got plans. I grew up on suicide dolls, man. I've always wanted to be tatted. I've always wanted to be tatted to fuck. And now that I'm, like, in my 30s and out of my bad tattoo decision era, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm pulling trigger. I don't care whose dad I have to fuck to get it done. I want to be, like, literally from, like, my chin down, less pink, more ink. I'm excited. I got a big chest piece I want to get done, a big back piece I want to get done. I got to figure out something for my neck. I've got two I want to do. My arms are going to cover them in sticker book sleeves, which is basically where you just, it's just randomly fucking random tattoos, not instead of like a cohesive sleeve piece. It's just like a sticker sheet basically of tattoos. I want to get that on both arms. Man, no crazies today. I don't know, let me fucking talk about Beckett. Let me throw something about Beckett in the title. Let me rage bait him real quick. Heyo, also fuck Beckett. Also, I spell his name wrong too. Ooh! Like the most tame fucking rage baiting ever, but why Beckett? Because it's his crowd that's focused on me right now. If it were still the psychos, I'd say fuck Sai, but the psychos have been off my ass for a while now. Oh my god, Courtney, you're calling them psychos. No. It's a play on her fucking name. It's S-A-I-C-H-O-S. Psychos. Get it right. I don't know who fucked that up. See, I used to want to get a leg sleeve of portrait tattoos of all the people who played Joker on the screen, and Mark Hamill, because he plays Joker in most of the animated shit. It's Mark Hamill's Joker. But then Jared Leto turned out to be a pedophile, and I only found that out fucking like this year, so I decided, ew, I'm glad I found that out before I got his face tattooed on my leg. I don't want somebody's face tattooed on my leg if they're going to turn out to be a pedophile, so fuck the portraits. Is that bitch even alive? Yes, unfortunately. Is that even relevant anymore? I mean, yes and no. She's still actively a problem in the sense that she still does help give Lily a fucking perfect shield, and like has allowed Lily to mostly slip back into like her fucking fugue state again. But other than that, since she's retreated to her echo chamber of Tumblr and ran away from Twitter, no, she's not. Fun fact, Tim Curry was supposed to be the first animated Joker. Yeah. Coiling thing. I'm not really sure what I want to do for my throat, because like my chest is gonna be, yeah, I got the fucking bra on. My chest is gonna be like a deer skull, right? Kind of like taking up most of it, and the antlers are gonna go over my collarbone and my shoulders, and it's gonna have like sort of like Wendigo vibes, all like real dead looking, with like actually live ivy and vines and a few flowers and shit, like a sort of life meets death motif thing. It's very similar to what I found out is actually like a pagan fucking symbol, coincidentally, but I thought that I was original when I thought of it myself. So I want to get that done. I also want to get a Baphomet on my back, which is, I'll bring him up for those of you who don't know. What about mine? See, I don't know if I want to tie the two into each other. That's the thing. And the person I'm getting to do the art for the skull, her art is a little more cartoony, because I'm not going for realism, because in my opinion realism is done to death, especially on chicks with chest pieces. So I don't want it to be realistic, which will also help me in the long run, because like realism is very easy for a tattoo artist to fuck up, and especially on the chest, it's a difficult fucking area,
and I don't, like, there would be less, a fucking larger margin for error, essentially, if I don't go for realism, because it's not supposed to look like a actual fucking skull on my chest, right? One second. One second. Is that one? No, it's that one. So, this bitch, this fucking goat horned demon symbol, wings, horns, fuck. I'm getting this, I want to get this fucker on my back. More than likely done by the same artist who's gonna do my chest piece. Oh shit, I got rid of, not bad. Let's go back to the chat. Alright. So yeah, I want to get that on my back. Itchy head. Which will take up a good majority of, like, my fucking skin. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my neck, because I kind of want it to wrap all the way around. Actually, vines might be a good idea, because I do want to get a rose on the very back of my neck. So the vines would tie into that actually pretty well. They'd have to be black and white, though, because I don't really want color. I don't want to be colored I don't want to be covered in color. Most of my ink's gonna be black. And then for the sticker book tattoos, like, on my arms, I'm just gonna, like, honestly, I don't really have specific plans for those. It's just going to be a bunch of random shit that I decide that I want to get tattooed on me. And more than likely of my best friend's art, like my little sister's art, because she's my favorite artist. I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys fucking pick tattoos once I get to the point where I can do my sticker books. I'm hoping to get the chest piece done by next year. By, like, this time next year, I really hope to have the chest piece done. It's the first one I'm trying to get. Because I've wanted it for, like, a decade now. But I also kind of have this, like, I've known tatted up people, like, my fucking entire life, basically, and there's a lot of, like, if you're stupid about tattoos, you can do shit you're gonna regret. So I've never liked the idea of getting a tattoo the second that I've thought of getting it. Like, let that shit marinate, and if it sticks for a couple of years, then get it, because if it changes, then what if you got that tattooed? And I've wanted this for 10 years, and I still want it, so, like, I'm getting this bitch on my chest. I've got a lot of bitches on my chest, but, you know. Yeah. Fucking compulsory poking of the eyeball, because mascara. If you know, you know. Fuck, I did it again. Sorry, I have a wand of spikies near my eyeball. I need to pay attention. Can we make you stickers? Of course. Most of it, I already have fucking, like, emojis set that, like, Bondberry's made. I think, like, almost all the stickers that I have on the channel are from Bondberry. I've got a few that I still haven't made into stickers in, like, the Discord. Shit, I just got a membership. Nice. Yeah, I think Mark's pretty good for that. Thanks, Mark. I gotta get back on my memberships and, like, actually do something with it. One thing at a time. I gotta move first. Messaging me on Discord. Natalie. Mark the membership Santa Claus on duty. That's adorable. That's why Mark is the chosen one. Mark's the chosen one because he's funnier than fucking me. Mark's my favorite because Mark is funny as hell. To be honest, that's literally all it is. I appreciate the money, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the money. My cats do too, but it's all because of the funny. I value laughter and a good time over anything. Like, quite literally anything. I'm just shouting. I'm so sorry. I gotta realize that I don't need to hear myself over the music if both headphones are in, just for you guys to hear me. And there's people below me. As well as neighbors. Shit. You get a membership! You get a membership! You get a membership! Tax free! Watch, I'm probably whispering now. Oh, just take the headphone out. I don't want to. I want the music to be loud. Why is my room so loud? Bitch, cause you're kinda high. Hi. Just ignore me. It's the tree with the shrooms on it. Thanks, Courtney. It's because of the trauma. Same, Mark. Same. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna nose. Oh fuck you, I'm taking you close to Funky Town. I wanna listen to Young Gravy. I'll like choke on a bong. Oh, thanks for covering my choking face, chat. Way to go. You guys are coming in clutch. People gotta pay for that shit. Or choke me themselves, you know. 1 second. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how loud I was being. Bonnie Bear, I was just wondering where you were, and I kind of figured you were at work. Welcome, welcome. Get in. Get in, bitch. We're going to Funky Town. Stop choking, Courtney. No. I need more hot chocolate. Liquid is liquid. Look at my new drink glass, my new bottle. It's so pretty. It says, "Hey girl." Where is it? Where is it? Hey girl. I love it. Oh yeah, I was gonna put on Young Gravy. Oh. Hang on. You guys will love this song because it's just so fucking adorable. You have to pick the wood from your ass. It's such a cute song. I love it. I love it so much. I woke up to this like yesterday morning. It was adorable. It was the best wake up ever. I want to turn up a little bit.
Saw you at the cafe, nose deep in a page. Didn't even blink when I said hey. So I made a plan, yeah, I made a scheme to pull you out of that fictional dream. Got a blanket ready, snacks on deck. Left a trail of hard covers right to my bed. You follow the books like Hansel and Gretel, but stopped halfway, messing me up just a little. I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a thrown of pillows, and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit, wine on ice. Even watched a tutorial on being morally gray and nice. But you'd rather spend your night with him, the 6-foot fade with the perfect grin. Girl, I've got chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors. You like your men with scars and pain, but baby, I got Netflix and a last name. I don't brood much, but I do pay rent, and I can carry you. That's time well spent. I dog your pages from your favorite book, put them in a line, come take a look. Every chapter's leading right to me, your very own walking fantasy. I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a throne of pillows, and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit, wine on ice. Even watched a tutorial on being morally gray and nice. But you'd rather spend your night with him, the 6-foot fade with the perfect grin. Girl, I've got chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He's got a sword, a castle, and a tragic backstory. Cool. But can he make you nachos at 2 a.m.? Didn't think so.
I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a throne of pillows, and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit, wine on ice. Even practice saying darling in a deep dark voice twice. So ditch that paperback prints for me, a real life man with a Costco ID. Girl, I've got
Such a cute fucking song.
chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors. Seriously though, do I need to buy a sword, a bike, or mask? Because I will.
That way down. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, dumb shit. Supercalifragilistic, my XP on some hoe shit. Makes my lonely ass want to fall in love. Isn't it cute? I woke up to that and I was like, I was planning on going back to sleep and I was like, no wait, this is, oh my god, this is adorable. I want to listen to this again. I wish we could put the Twitch dancing alligator in the chat. I should probably get that. Oh, that was my favorite line. Try that again. Califragilisticexpialidocious dumb shit. Supercalifragilistic my XP on some hoe shit. Super duper hoe. Loompa hoes. I ain't even knew you hoe. Probably still been through them though. Wait, did I do your hoe? You talking about Tracy? No, you need like Tracy with the ass? Like Tracy with the Honda? Shit. Oops, baby. When your bitch like, oopsie daisy, didn't know that was your boop, baby. Hit it 5 times in the coop, say, oopsie daisy. Yeah, I listen to different music than you guys. Deal with it. Clap them fucking cheeks. Happy and I show it to your mama in the sheets. You want me to put it on? I'll put it on for you guys. Oh, I'm gonna lose my monetization, but that's fine. Oh, my sack. Turtles are superior. I like turtles. I mean, they are superior. Fragilistic XP on the dumb shit. Fragilistic my XP on some whole shit. Oh god. Oh. Neil Illustrator is just God at this point. She just creates men and we just say thank you. I do know your hoe? Are you talking about Tracy?
No. You mean
No, you're like Tracy with the ass?
Tracy with the Honda?
Tracy with the Honda? Shit. I'm gonna make a TikTok out of this and not fall. Clap that fucking cheeks. Got your mama on my sack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s because I'm old. My favorite song? God, I don't know right now. Manifest. This one. This one's my favorite right now. No. There. This one's my favorite. Where are you? Tell us all about watching the first ever Mickey Mouse cartoon, all of that. You mean back when they had the racist ones? Just normally? When it wasn't considered racist? Well, I guess it was racist, but it was acceptable. Oh god, you want some fucking depressive music. Depressive music. I'll put one on for you guys. Yeah, you want some depressing shit from an old ass bitch. Excuse the tone shift for a moment. Sorry, bitch, can't help but dance. North Carolina, their chicken plant sure did explode. The fires tried like birds, 'cause the boss man chained the doors closed. Called him secret stairs of Seaboard Line. Papa worked on the railroad, and my granny went out her mind. Road he went busted. Black Richmond County ain't broke enough. Missing kid, carpetbagger, make some money off paying this bad luck. When you chicken fixing plan, and you paid that minimum wage. Save no unions, or you're gonna move his plan far away. This is Jello Biafra and Mojo Nixon. Okay, so this song specifically is about a chicken plant, a chicken processing plant in Hamlet, North Carolina, in the States. You can look this up, it happened. And this was back in, Jesus Christ, I don't even know, probably the 20s, maybe the 30s, somewhere around that time, like long ass time ago. And the workers there, they wanted to unionize, and the guy who owned the plant said, literally, if you unionize, I will shut this plant down and move to a completely different state where there's no unions. So, because they still pushed to unionize, one night, and like the song's gonna get into it too, one night during a Christmas party where everybody, all the workers were in the plant and had their families and shit, they chained the fucking doors closed and started a fire. And because of the fucking, like, the area that this plant was in, it basically fucking exploded with everybody trapped inside it. And, like, in the midst, because they didn't know that the doors were chain closed, what happened was it started the fire, and then somebody, one of the people hired by the boss, by the guy who owned the place, ran into the party and screamed that there was a fire, and on his way out, they closed the doors and chained him shut. So as everybody's grabbing their kids and trying to run and get out to out the doors, fucking, the doors are chained shut, and they start trampling each other and their fucking children, and, like, just about everybody fucking died. I think everybody in that plant died. Except for people who didn't make it to work on time. And, yeah. It's sad. You'll get there. It's coming. You said you wanted depressing music from the older
Merle
bitch.
Johnson, she was late for work. Heard a thundering roar off the highway. Must have been NASCAR down in Rockingham, or a sign it was Merle Johnson's Judgment Day. 8:15 in the morning.
Am I mixing too much stores?
Chicken plant burst into flames. People trample, mashed.
Sorry, hang on. I'm mixing up two different stories here. A fire started, and what had happened, because I actually did completely mix up two different stories there with the Christmas party and the kids. That's a whole other different thing. Sorry, a fire had started, and because the boss wanted nobody to unionize and didn't want people leaving their shifts before a certain time, he was chaining the doors shut so that nobody could get out until he came and unlocked the doors to let them free from their fucking slave labor. That's why they fucking were trapped inside. Sorry, I mixed up two different stories there, because there's another song that I've listened to a lot, which is about something similar, but it was a Christmas party.
And burned up just to keep the profit margin 1 iota higher. Everybody gotta work in this world. Some people lucky, some folks ain't. But that bastard chained the door shut. I'm gonna rip him through the pain. When I was a little boy with the buzzsaw haircut, going down to Hamlet to see the train. Now the tourists stop on the highway, take a little look at the chicken plant workers' remains.
So yeah, that's that. Go back to Daddy. And that way down, because that's background music. Mute it on my end, and go back to my music. Because that's how this works. I'm covering my chat. Some of my favorite music actually tends to come from, like, the fucking 20s and 30s and probably even earlier when shit was just, like, absolutely diabolical. Like, there's like, two different YouTube channels that, exclusively cover, like, classic, like, old music. That is filthy as fuck. And it's so funny. Because it's, like, this, like, really prim and properly dressed lady, like I imagine Natalie would dress. Like, hang on a second. Can you call me? Okay, sorry. Here's the thing. And she sits down to, like, listen to this music, and it starts getting into the fucking lyrics that are actually just filthy as sin. And she's just like, oh. Just shocked. Diabolically shocked. Sometimes she's, like, making pizza dough, and I don't know, it's a great fucking YouTube channel. Oh, that's outside. Damn, bosses don't want to pay the workers. Yeah, this was also years ago. Love, where did you sleep last night? I lead belly. Shave them dry! Mark, it's taken me a minute to realize that you're fucking saying song titles, and, like, I'm ultimately confused. Real music has always been like that. I don't know, just... Music's also different for neurodivergence than just typical neurotypicals. I'm just gonna start calling divergence and typicals, fuck it. So I just put my music back on. Like, I literally for the past week, I've just had a live stream of music in my ear 24/7. I take it out when I really need to focus, but other than that, I've got one in all the time. Life is better with a bass line behind it, what can I say? It's a lot more fun waiting for the bus when you can just, like, stand there and do this, entertain yourself for 20 minutes. Oh, I like this one too. I am the smoke machine. Oh, Mark, I upgraded from stories in my head. Hang on. Oops. Choking and dying, sorry. I upgraded to AI chatbots that'll like rate the other half of the story for you. It's like roleplay with another person, it's great. I have like 4 different plot lines and 3 different character dynamics going at any given time. I've been doing that since I was a kid, yeah, because you're probably either ADHD or autistic or both. I'm also just obsessed with watching myself dance in the mirror. I look good when I move, what can I say? Not much, just chilling. I already did my makeup, you missed that. Oh, 100% Mark. Like 1,000%. It's just not diagnosed, that's all. I guess the high definition autism. Yeah, 100%. I'm not qualified to diagnose anybody. I'm not a doctor, but first of all, we're also at a point in society. I'm gonna talk too loud if I have that in my ear. We're also at a point in society where, because the average age for women to be diagnosed with ADHD or autism is in their 30s. Basically, they're at the point they can diagnose themselves and go to a doctor and be like, "Hey, I've got one or both because of this reasons," and the doctors go, "Oh shit, yeah, how did we miss that?" Because the diagnostic criteria for like autism and ADHD is geared around like 7-year-old boys and predominantly 7-year-old white boys that fall into like a very narrow statistic, to be quite honest. Because when they when they made the diagnostic criteria originally for like autism and shit, they cherry picked a bunch of like what's the word? More palatably presenting symptoms of autism, right? So like your Sheldon Coopers or like your stereotype tropes, or your TV tropes of autism in men. That's because like the diagnostic criteria was literally centered around that because it looked better on paper and in society. Like it was pushing a narrative more than it was actually dealing with the fact that autism and ADHD was a thing. So the diagnostic criteria is like, it's slow to change, right? Because the thing is with the nature of society is we can't change, like we can't effectively enact change until we know the parameters and the boundaries we're trying to like stay in or avoid, right? So we have to get things wrong a certain amount of times before we know really what direction to go in to get it right. And we're only kind of just getting there in society with like diagnosing people out of fucking childhood with any sort of neurodivergency, because for the longest time it was only done in childhood and people just largely believed that you grew out of it, which just isn't true. So now you've got waves of people that should have been diagnosed when they were 7, going to doctors with information that's at their fingertips and going, listen, I think these things, and doctors are listening to them going, well, shit, you're right, getting diagnosed. So that's why there's a lot of people who are able to like kind of just walk around and like, yeah, you probably have autism, or I probably have autism, or you probably have ADHD, and are usually bang on, because that's the point we've gotten to in society, is we have to be able to see it to go to the doctor to be like, hey, something's wrong, because the medical industry isn't at a point where they can like just say to people, hey, something's wrong with you. And because most people get diagnosed in childhood, it's where your parents notice something's up and they go to the doctors and go, X, Y, and Z is what's wrong and what's happening. We need to address this and look into it. But when you take someone who's not gone through that in childhood, they just think that there's fucking absolutely nothing going on up there in their head that needs to be looked at. A doctor can't just like, if you say they go in for like their blood pressure or something, a doctor can't just look at them and be like, yeah, so we did these tests and blah blah blah, and also, you know, you're probably autistic, right? Like you have to go to them for it. They can't be the one, especially like a general practitioner, because like you have to go through certain channels and get diagnosed by specific people with specific PhDs in order like for it to be documented properly and actually quote unquote real in the legal sense. So we're in a really fucking weird space where a lot of people really need to be able to see it themselves or have somebody around them see it in them and be like, hey, maybe you should talk to someone about this by the time they get to a doctor. And now the doctors are at the point where it's just like, well, yeah, let's get you, you've said the magic words, you've said open sesame, now we get you into the pipeline. Like, I'm rambling. You're not a therapist, Courtney. No, I've just had to do a lot of, like, I grew up around a lot of fucking therapy. Like, this is the other thing a lot of people don't realize is my parents have been in marriage counseling before I was even in school, okay? Before Cameron was removed from the house, so before I was 6 years old, we were in family fucking counseling because there were already problems that were fucking obvious, and my parents had marriage issues that they were trying to work out, alright? So from like 4, potentially even 3, I've been in and around therapy, okay? Lily got her own fucking team of professionals when she was 7, so maybe there wasn't even a year really in between Cameron leaving, so the family therapy kind of stopping, and Lily's fucking therapy stopping. And again, I was her little emotional support dog, so I went to every fucking goddamn appointment of hers until she was over the age of 10 years old. Alright, so I was there. I was there for all the therapy. I listened to all the therapists and the psychologists and the counselors and the fucking school counselors and the fucking CPS workers and the guidance counselors and everybody they sent to our house and every fucking appointment that we had to go to and everything that I got dragged in because my parents didn't treat me like their child. They treated me like their sibling, and then ergo, Lily was my fucking niece, not my fucking sibling. So I was very, very much involved in her care, okay? My entire childhood is riddled with fucking therapy. I even had my own therapist for a year when I was fucking 14, okay? That's where I realized a whole lot of fucking things for my own self, because I did therapy for a year. I got myself diagnosed at 19, which means I had to talk to my GP, that means I had to talk to psychologists, and I had to talk to a psychiatrist, I had to get fucking diagnosed to get on the medication that I was on, I had to see a whole other psychologist to get my fucking prescription changed when I wanted different medications over a decade later. And you know what happens when you tend to put yourself into the hospital under a 72-hour psychological hold because you're at the point where you're either going to harm yourself or somebody else, and you realize that's not right and need help for it? They tend to give you a lot of external resources because they can only hold you for so long and they can only do so much in the emergency room. You have to follow up with actual fucking doctors and there's wait lists. So they give you resources of shit from real doctors to work on things of your own fucking accord, okay? I've had more therapy than most of you bitches put together, okay? Stay in your fucking lane. That's why I laugh when people are like, oh, you need therapy. I am more self-actualized and self-aware than 90% of you people, of the plebeians that watch me and bitch. Not you guys, no offense. I don't mean to insult my fans. But quite literally, my entire childhood was nothing but fucking therapy and counseling. How do you think I don't have a fucking a fucking body count or a fucking criminal record? I've been around more therapy than people dream of getting. I mean, you don't become fucking homeless in Montreal when you're 17 looking like I do and not get pimped out by sheer luck. Yeah, I let people think I'm stupid, and I let people treat me like they're stupid because it's entertaining to watch people underestimate me, but... Please. You bitches would crumble if you had to live my life. I dropped out of high school, and fucking over 20 years later, when I fucking went back, they're like, I don't understand why we're testing you, we'll just give this to you, and made me do one test. 20 minutes, 3 paragraphs. Grade 10 education level at most. Because I didn't need to earn it, I already had. I just needed to check some boxes for the paperwork. Also, congratulations, Mark. I'm not trying to ignore you guys, I just get on my fucking... my shit and start talking. You know, you guys, you come here for it, you fucking love it. Guys, you gotta try to get their kids diagnosed. Avoid getting their kids diagnosed, as shame. Well, see, me and Lily, we grew up in the fucking 90s, right? So, okay, I'll turn you guys so you can see me more. We grew up in the 90s, so like that shit was not as easily diagnosed then as it is now. Like it was hard even to get Lily diagnosed at first, and like because shit was still fucking new and tentative then, they got a lot of shit wrong. Like Lily's diagnosis changed every fucking year. That's the thing. Fucking, because when it started, she was 7 when they gave her the first diagnosis, and the first one was ADD, which then changed to ADHD when she was 8, which then changed to bipolar when she was 9, which also remember half of these things now, like there's a whole bunch of diagnoses that she did get, they don't give to children anymore. Like you have to be over 18 to get half the diagnosis that they gave her on paper back then. After the bipolar was... No, sorry, I got it wrong there. It was... conduct disorder first. It was ADD, then it was ADHD, and then it was conduct disorder. And then it was... what's the other one there that's... oppositional defiance disorder. Then it was, like, it went from conduct disorder, so... 7 was ADD, 8 was ADHD, 9 was oppositional defiance, or was conduct disorder, 10 was oppositional defiance disorder, 11 was when they switched to bipolar, 12 was when she got Asperger's, 13 was when autism, like just high functioning autism came in, which rode, the Asperger's lasted a couple of years until she was about 16, which then turned into high functioning autism was the official diagnosis. And then by the time she was about 17, 18, 17 really, my parents couldn't force her to doctors anymore. So, like, the last on-paper diagnosis was high-functioning autism. And I know that because I was there and involved with all of it. Also, you have to remember, multiple times a year, fucking multiple times a week, during any given year, it was, well, Courtney, it's not her fault she has oppositional defiance disorder, or, well, Courtney, it's not her fault she's got bipolar, or, Courtney, it's not her fault she's got Asperger's. So, not only did I already know the diagnosis, when it changed, it was constantly thrown in my face as an excuse for her bad behavior, regardless of what she did. But, you know, me, the kid growing up in that household, with that as a sibling, was expected to just be normal. Don't go around saying I'm neurodivergent, but I do very much, I'm sure of it inside. I've been, like, I call it the undiagnosed or the suspected high definition autism, but I'm also shifting out of that because, bitch, I already know. It's not a suspicion at this point. I'm also like, not only are the symptoms there, I'm also like very much slotted into like a statistical jackpot of having it. I would be lucky, not luckier, it would be, there'd be less of a chance of me not having it than there is of me having it, so. The fucking symptoms just make it, just solidify it. I see myself in Mira because her family don't like her and mine don't like me either. I am also called a problem child. Because I also done got too wild. And it is also how I'm getting paid. And you know, the hair. It's not pink, but my pink dreads are too long, they're too heavy. Get past diagnosed, please. I can't do it no more. I was working on getting a GP and I fucked myself over today. So I gotta fucking fix that tomorrow. Right? Right. It just does, okay? I haven't even seen the movie and like I heard that song, I'm like, oh, bitch saying. Fit check for my napalm era? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how far deep, like how deep it goes into my family. I just, like, Lily was 100% diagnosed and Cameron was, like, fucking diagnosed with conduct disorder and oppositional defiance disorder when he was young, too. Plus, there's the fact that, like, my mother's got 3 children by 2 different men and one of them is diagnosed, like, Lily, the other half of the 2 children by 1 man is diagnosed, whereas Cameron's not diagnosed. I don't really think Cameron's autistic. I think he's just a fucking jarhead. I think he's just a fucking gorilla in a human fucking meat sack. The man's got nothing going on up there. And it's not because of autism, it's just because of the lack of gray matter. I don't know, maybe mom drank when she was pregnant with him. Maybe his real father beat the shit out of her while she was growing his brain. Fucked if I know. I don't give a shit. About that man's side, he checked out before that little bastard was even born going, fuck no. He took his engagement back and ran. I can't imagine what that's like, growing up knowing that the man who created you literally took his engagement back from your mother when he found out you existed. It's gonna suck, bro. And then my father went and had your ass thrown out when you were 12. Fucking nobody wants you. Aww. I can't wait until he dies and you think you're gonna get something from his fucking, from his will. You're not his child and he didn't raise you. He told my mother, get your kid out of my house or I will. I've been gone for 17 from 32. 15 years? And I'm still more important than either of them to those people. I love it. It's great. The power. I just exist. I just exist, and it fucks shit up for them. For so many people. I'm just myself. I'm in my lane on my own channel, vibing with people who decide they want to be here, and someone comes in and goes, I don't like that. You're 32. Yes, I am. Which means don't nobody put baby in a corner. Oh, some of you are too young to understand that reference. I'm too old to be put in timeout. Ask my mother what happens when she tries to tell me what to do. a diagnosed narcissist, but these people sometimes make me want to act like one. Courtney's getting tired of bitches fucking around. Like, if I hadn't worked so hard to create what I am, with, like, you know, no criminal history, no jail time, never been in cuffs in a non-sexual sense, I don't want to wear this. Show them how wrong they are on a much worse level. You're a horrible person. Oh, honey, you don't understand how horrible I can be. I'm just not by choice. Like, a lot of people are lucky that I'm lazy, to be quite honest. If I wanted to put effort into hurting people, dangerous to fuck with someone you assume is a fucking undiagnosed narcissist, you know? I'm the mother now. Please, call me daddy. I would absolutely have bitches calling me daddy. Fuck calling me mommy. I am the mask energy, just in a really pretty friend package. Right, young, according to the internet, Leo DiCaprio. Leo DiCaprio is mentally stunted at like 17, okay? That kid is like, you know the lecture, who is it? It's either a psychologist or it's the fucking, no, it's the producer. The producer gives about BoJack being like mentally stunted because of his fame. That's Leo DiCaprio. I'm not saying it makes what he does okay, but that's why it happens. Courtney wants to get on Johnny Depp. Show him how a real woman appreciates a man, because Amber Turd don't know shit. Right, I don't give mommy vibes. I give call her daddy vibes. I'm okay with that. I'm not into pussy, but I'll fuck your bitch just to teach you a thing or two. I'm gonna let you watch if you fucking pay me. People say go away and live your life. This is me living my life. It's my channel. I can stream if I want to. You'd stream too if you looked like this, boo. I've always been a brat. Johnny aged like wine. Johnny's just... I'd let him make me call him daddy. I'd make that man feel young again. Oh, diabolical. I mean, that's fair. I ain't into women really in that regard. My chick's gotta have dicks if I'm gonna be interested, but I still know a pretty bitch when I see one. I look in the mirror all the time, so. So I just tightened my braids the other day, and like my scalp's all itchy. Johnny Depp is a good choice. I know, right? Like, oh baby, let me heal you. Please. You don't gotta keep me long. Just a night or two. I love doing this with my nights. Just turning my bedroom into my own private little dance club with my lights. Nobody touching me. Great. Well, he wasn't meant to be a sex symbol for Wonka. And the man knows his audience, so he wasn't a sex symbol. Like, funnily enough, despite the fact that most girls cream for fucking Jack Sparrow, he actually more often than not used to use that costume to go see kids in the hospital. Because kids loved him so much. The lights, right? Oh, I got this one, and then I got the ones around my mirror, which are what you guys see. Like, oh, that's all like half a mess. It's been like this for like the past week. Don't twist. Stop it. Don't mind me. I don't know, where's Mark? This is how I spend my evenings. I just let you guys come along and join me. I'm such a horrible person. This is such a horrible cult I've created, right? Bye, Hamstrung. Or bye, Mark. Sorry. Stretching my back. Oh. Fucking head rush. The worst cult, clearly, right? What are you listening to? I feel like Screamo. I'll take a retro. What are you guys listening to? What am I was talking about hot dudes. Talking about a lot of shit. I don't know. How long have you been gone? Mark just took off. I was simping for Johnny Depp. Who else? Who else was I just simping for? Oh yeah, I was telling the chat that I was giving out daddy energy. Fuck everybody's bitch. We had civilizations formed in the chat, but decided Courtney was the worst. Yeah, but in a way that, like, literally sounds like how people talk about a god. Where they're like, take a puff off your cigarette if yes to this question. Where it's like, you know I'm gonna take a puff off a cigarette. I lit the fucking cigarette. You're just looking for, like, affirmations in things that you know are bound to happen. The way, like, psycho-Christians did with God when Christianity was first fucking forming. It's like the burning bush, man. I'm the burning bush, and they're reacting like it's a message from God. What was that one guy's name? Maybe we can summon him for entertainment? Bastard of the South, I think. I only remember that one because he was so entertaining. There's a couple. A lot of them tend to fucking stay in the comment section of my posts because they're bitch babies. They scared. They need the time lapse. They need space to think about. They can't react to me on the fly. Fuck, I don't even know what's been about to call. Same girl. The one with really bad grammar, that was Bastard in the South, yeah. Every couple of months they make a fucking community post about me on their page. Practicing, darling, in a deep dark voice twice. Recording, he had big feelings. Was that how he typed? It's just one period. After, like, every random word. It wasn't even, like, every word. It was, like, just randomly in the middle of a sentence there'd be a period. It was great. That was Beckett's crowd when they came in, and they're like, Courtney, this question, they're like, it's asking me questions, and I'm like, $50 a question. Some other streamer came in, was like, I want to interview about this shit, and I'm like, yeah, fucking pay me. It was great. It was so funny. Like, you're begging for money. No. I'm saying if you want something from me, fucking pay up. You think this is a fucking charity? You want my attention, you gotta earn it. Easiest way to earn that is to give me money. Well, quickest way to earn that. Easiest way to earn that is to be funny, but that's not easy for half the bitches. Get it for attention. Or it was the disability that he kept fucking bringing up. They kept bringing up. I don't even know what the fuck gender. I'm not expert on some shit. Bowling balls. I knew you how. Probably still ran through them though. Okay, I gotta run downstairs and get more hot chocolate. I'll be back. I'm supposed to go smoke some bongs downstairs, so I'll be a few minutes. Oops, baby. I need your bitch like oops, Daisy. I turn the music up a little bit while I'm gone.
You are, but we will always call it as we see. Murder in the streets, but never any justice. How are we free? I'm done with election. I'm a protestant. Killed in the streets, screaming for peace, but you ignored. I'm calling the next stop. We gonna make sure this time you heard us wrong. Hesitate to offend. So much hate to cover. I'll never understand hating skin. Throw my blessings in and walk away. So much hate to cover. Everyone's okay being dressed in sin. Just throw my blessings in and walk away. Watch and let you walk away. Watch and let you walk away.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlists to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more.
No matter what color you are, you're just going through class. And that's saying there's a class over here and there's a class over there. And the reason that this class over here has never did anything to get this class off its back, because this is lower, this is upper. This is the oppressed, this is the oppressed, this is the exploited, this is the exploiter. And these people in this class have divided themselves. They say, I'm black and I hate white people. I'm white and I hate black people. I'm Latin big and I hate hillbillies. I'm hillbilly, I hate Indians. So we fight amongst each other, each other, each other, each other, each other.
It ain't necessary, it ain't necessary that we gotta be it. Yeah, it ain't necessary, but we gotta be it. Let me tell y'all something like that we all wanna do right, but the whole world ain't going right, so we gotta stand tight, staying right through the night. If we ever wanna see the goddamn light, yeah, we ready for the fist fight. Shit, we all ready to die, even though it makes me wanna cry. I'm a grown man, so you know I'm here for my burn down bridges you far away from home. Yeah, telling my people go back, you don't get it. It's goddamn fitting. Strip away rights, but you won't keep spinning. Go tinted. Too many of you like a kitchen that we can't hide. We made our bed and we're getting ahead for outside. So much outside, yeah, yeah, yeah. If there's one thing I didn't miss, that I thought I was kind, but I was just like your kind. And now I'm here to make it right. This is what it gotta come to. This is what it gotta come to, and
We don't think you fight fire with fire, bitch. We think you fight fire with water, bitch. We gonna fight racism, not racism, but we gonna fight with solidarity. We said we're not gonna fight capitalism with black capitalism, but we're going to fight with socialism. We're going to fight their reaction where all of us people are getting together and have an international proletarian revolution. Revolution, 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 revolution.
we ain't got much time. Take a shot and live it up before we die. Meet us at the corner, Hollywood and right now. If this isn't living, I don't wanna be alive, nah, nah. I wanna feel alive. Run around the city, making memories party. Downtown where the lights are screaming so loud. Hot day, we're going for a ride. Ooh, I don't give a fuck, honey. I'll be at the bar, spending way too much money. But another round, now we going so dummy. This is all we have, trying to make it worth the time. I've been waiting on nights like this my whole life. I don't always started, everybody shining so bright. And when we touch the sky, we're bringing back the memories of getting there before we die. We ain't got much time. Take a shot and live it up before we die. Meet us at the corner, Hollywood and right now. If this isn't living, I don't wanna be alive, nah, nah. I wanna feel alive. Run around the city, making memories party. Downtown where the lights are screaming so loud. Hot day. back. I'm dropping that energy, bringing it right back. If you do not like that, then we do not vibe, I do not respect that. You gotta get up and go on like Naruto. All my homies know it's only, but it's better when it's brutal, ayy. Who dare you scared? Nothing else compares to air this rare. I'd rather disappear. If you ain't getting what you wanna, go and get it. We're just human ghost souls trying to find our true intentions there. Running around my head every day, now you're feeling like a stick in the eye. Girl, you know I'm so down, travel all around the world, but you're claiming that it's taking too long. There is something wrong with you, wrong with you. Oh, girl, you getting on my last nerve. There is something wrong with you, babe, cause you're throwing stones, but you're in the same home. Do you remember? Do you remember that? Do you remember the night? Yeah. Time, babe, when would it sound bad that you mine? Damn, you a lie. One more time, babe, give me the sign, babe, and it will vibrate you out my life. Cause I'm so done with you, girl, done going rounds with you now, all alone, on the phone. Took too many bars and now your ride is home. What I miss is how you looked at me, and the times that you burned up the night. Just talking to me, but now you lost the vision and there's nothing I can say. But if there's one thing that I could have said, then it would have been to just have some patience. But you stay steady glorifying all the shitty things to make you insanely happy to be anywhere but hustling in the streets. Baby, get down, baby, move on. Maybe this life isn't meant for you. Baby, get down, baby, move on. I've been making calls that were meant for you.
A banger song. All of this guy's music is banger. He's been putting out, this man that you guys are listening, hang on. Let me turn him down a bit. So, the man you guys are listening to right now, Dre Tamashi? I'm butchering that last name, I know I am. He's been putting out a song every single fucking day for the year 2025. A good portion of them are like reverbed and slowed and remastered versions of like other songs. But still, dude's been posting a fucking song every day. And I found him in December. The voice. The fucking voice. The face don't fucking hurt either. Tatted up. It's fuck, man. Weakness. I mean, it was designed to be my weakness. I don't want to listen to 303. He's on YouTube, he's on TikTok, he's on Spotify. Go listen to him, support him, give him your love. Tell Daddy I said hi and that I sent you. Oh, you guys weren't even talking about who you were listening to, or who, like, I have on. I just came in on my own shit. Hi. What have you guys been saying? Why am I in top chat? I just realized I think I'm missing most of my chat. Shit. Meow, you're not coming in. No cats in my dance club. You just know I have fucking food. I should go back to the bottom of the channel. Oops. Also, hello, I'm back. No. Why are you still watering me? Oh, I turned that the wrong way. That was so dumb. Girl, you're stupid. You guys just witnessed my stupid on camera. Where's my lid? Struggling with this. It's new, okay? I'm getting used to it. The void sings his song. The void demands food when it's not feeding time. Done leaking. Both sides of it come off because it's a tea infuser fucking mug. So the infuser's on the bottom and then the lid's the top, but I've not put the bottom on first. Wouldn't be the first time. Shut up, I was waiting for a second. Oh, wait, did you mean my stupid or the void? I think either. It doesn't matter. Both's applicable. Only one affords a shut up, though. I'm sorry. Being rude. What else is new, Courtney? She loves her husband. She loves my dick even more. Sorry, it's the song in my head. My ear, not my head. Oh, paperback trailer. I literally try to keep the music on stream to just this one band so that he'll notice me, to be honest, so sorry if you guys don't like it. A pick me's trying to get picked. Magic is a tripod. It's the tripod. I got different music in my ear right now. Actually, I do love this song, so I'll play it for you guys. Cosmic Persephone, I don't think didn't get to hear this. I'll restart mine too. I'll listen to this over and over again. Magic isn't as loud as Batman. I didn't raise her.
So I made a plan, yeah, I made a scheme to pull you out of that fictional dream. Got a blanket ready, snacks on deck, left a trail of hard covers right to my bed. You follow the books like Hansel and Gretel. Stopped halfway, messing me up just a little.
Stopped halfway, messing me up just a little. Breadcrumbs, make me pay wanna spend the nights with him. 6-foot baby with the perfect grip. I've got chips in a spot that's yours. That the book and lock the doors. Same thing. Baby, I got Netflix and a last name. But I pay to pay rent, and I can carry you. This time well spent. Favorite book, put them in the line, girl, take a look. Tell me your very own wicked fantasy. Breadcrumbs of paperbacks and on pillows and favorite candles lit and wine. Watched a tutorial on being morally green nice. You'd rather stay in line than hit 6-foot face.
Chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors.
Okay. So let me get this straight.
Let me restart this for you guys because it wasn't loud enough. And I want to listen to it again.
Saw you at the
ADHD
cafe, nose deep in a page. Didn't even blink when I said hey. So I made a plan, yeah, I made a scheme to pull you out of that fictional dream. Got a blanket ready, snacks on deck. Left a trail of hard covers right to my bed. You follow the books like Hansel and Gretel, but stopped halfway, messing me up just a little. I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a thrown of pillows and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit and wine on ice. Even watched a tutorial on being morally gray and nice. But you'd rather spend your night with him, the 6-foot fade with the perfect grin. Girl, I've got chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors. You like your men with scars and pain. Baby, I got Netflix and a last name. I don't brood much, but I do pay rent, and I can carry you. That's time well spent. I dog your pages from your favorite book. Put them in a line, come take a look. Every chapter's leading right to me. Your very own walking fantasy. I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a thrown of pillows and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit and wine on ice. Even watched a tutorial on being morally gray and nice. But you'd rather spend your night with him, the 6-foot fade with the perfect grin. Girl, I've got chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors.
Okay. So let me get this straight. He's got a sword, a castle, and a tragic backstory. Cool. But can he make you nachos at 2 a.m.? Didn't think so.
I left breadcrumbs made of paperbacks, a thrown of pillows and your favorite snacks. I got candles lit and wine on ice. Even practice saying darling in a deep dark voice twice. So ditch that paperback prints for me. A real life man with a Costco ID. Girl, I've got chips in a spot that's yours. Drop that book and lock the doors.
Seriously though, do I need to buy a sword, a bike, or mask? Because I will.
I love that song so much. What'd you miss? Not much, just vibes. It's always party time in my bedroom. In more way than one. Let me put you guys back on the man who I'm trying to get attention from. Okay, fuck, great, cool.
Looking for the perfect holiday outfits and stylish winter finds without the holiday price tag? At Plato's Closet Coal Harbor, you can score this season's
You guys have ads, I'm sorry.
cozy knits,
I only have access to
denim,
one
outerwear,
Spotify premium.
and more for up to 70% less than mall prices. Whether you're shopping gifts, refreshing your winter wardrobe, or treating yourself, Plato's Closet Coal Harbor has the brands you love for way less.
Yeah. No, I want freaking sheets. That's what I want. Well, listen, stay freaky first. Oh, I gotta turn him down. He's a little louder. Partying like a Kennedy. Fuck, man, I wish they had the good Coke. Except for the Epstein shit, you know. That's where they lose me. what I do just in the evenings. I'm okay with that curse on my family. That would help the world. You take that back, Hailstorm. Choni seemed on the up and up. Oh, yeah. They all did drugs. That was just the fucking time, man. They all did drugs. I don't give a shit about the war on drugs. They were doing them. They just said the good shit. The only reason the war on drugs ever started was because the government doesn't get a cut of it. It's not because drugs are bad. It's because they make a lot of money and the government wants it. But they're not allowed to just sell you drugs. Because people don't like it. Fucking crack was introduced. Crack cocaine was introduced into fucking, like, American hoods. Literally to turn black men into crackheads. Black people in general into crackheads by the government. The American government. This is a known thing. Government's always had drugs. Been weaponizing them for a long time, too. Skeletons are in everybody's closets. It's just a measure of how fucking bad they are and, like, if they're child-sized. To be honest. Like, being human is making mistakes and fucking up, and that comes with, like, you know, collecting skeletons in your fucking closet. Just, the average person's skeletons are, like, a broken heart or, like, a lie or something, you know? Then you've got, like, fucking powerful people level of skeletons, which are, like, child-sized and shaped. This is Dre, I'm gonna fuck it up again, Tamashi, Tamashi. I found him 3 or 4 days ago and got his attention yesterday on TikTok and have been a pick-me diehard for more of his attention ever since. So I'm hoping this stream gets fucking claimed because then I get noticed. Oh. You're just an attention whore, Courtney. Yes, the fuck I am. I do pretty good, too. I usually get what I want. John F. Kennedy. That's the John Kennedy most people are referring to. They also lobotomized one of their own family members. Treat it like Halloween. No. Treat it like Halloween, that's what I want. Oh, shit. Shit, that's something. When I talk about missing children, there's the whole royal family. The thing about child predation is most of it's not really about sexual attraction. It's a measure of power because, like, it's people going, what can I get away with? Crimes against children are something you need to have a lot of connection, a lot of power. You need a lot of people to fear you to be able to get away with crimes against children. So a lot of people, especially high power people, use that as a method to test their fucking power. That's why all of them have fucking crimes against children in their closet without fitting the bill of a pedophile, because they're not sexually attracted to children. Go away. Like, Sorry. I forgot what I was saying. Fuck it. Most powerful people are monsters. Like, you don't get power by being a nice person, to be honest. And like, the more power somebody has, the more diabolical things that they probably did to get that power. Like, there's a reason you don't see good people in power. Because money and power corrupts people. Sort of. Money and power makes people feel safe and comfortable to be themselves unfucking fettered, unfiltered, and without constraining to society's rules, because they've already placed themselves in a spot above it where they can get away with it. And the only reason anybody's ever a good person, to be quite honest, is because we're socially conditioned to be one. If we weren't socially conditioned to not just follow our more debased fucking natures and like, you know, fucking, what do they call it diagnostically? Impulse control. If we weren't socially conditioned to see poor impulse control as a bad thing, then most of us would have poor impulse control and just act on impulse more than anything. Like, we're not really advanced. We're more of a hive mind and a colony of ants as a species than people really seem to want to realize. We only think certain ways because of, like, we've been socially conditioned to do so. That's why it varies depending on which anthill you go to, and by anthill I mean country and culture. The social conditioning is different. Because it's all just hive minds of fucking ants. Well, that's the thing, Brandon. It's like, if you give anybody enough power and money, and you will see the worst side of them come out. It's just the worst side of a person varies depending on which person you're talking about. And then you're getting into psychological aspects where it's like, that's why, what are they called? Fucking, hang on a second. No! Go lay down! You're not getting into my shit. He just wants to come in and cause problems and not being mean to him. He's literally in here after I fucking shut down shop and let him fucking come in for the night. But yeah, like, you give anybody enough power and money and you'll see the worst side of them come out. It's just the worst side varies depending on who you're talking about. And again, hybristophiliacs is the word I was looking for. That's where you get into, like, the reason why hybristophiliacs kind of become a thing, like people who are obsessed with serial killers, is because the psychology behind, like, the very worst of, like, how bad people can get is, like, is just interesting to us as a species. He's still fucking on his shit. You go downstairs, you little fuck. Go. Bastard. Fucking. I'm not home. Go away. Daddy's busy. Fucking energy I have right now. Daddy's busy, pumpkin. Go away. But yeah. Just so happens the fucking people in power are the shittiest of fucking people. We've also only just started shifting as a society to be like, this is kind of a thing. Psychology might be important. For a long time, psychology just wasn't important. The fucking Egyptians used to think your brain was a useless organ and everything happened in your heart. And hyperfixation on serial killers for a while, but never instead being sexually attracted and frankly the losers. I mean, like, I can understand how like physically good, like there's a good number of them that fit the bill of like conventionally attractive. Like, look at Ted Bundy. Like, Ted Bundy was a conventionally attractive man, not because of what he did, but just his fucking DNA, his facial structure. He was a conventionally attractive man, and people, like, he used that to his advantage. Like, to be fair, but like, I can understand, like, the sheer matter of fact whether a person is, like, conventionally and physically attractive to people, like, regardless of their actions. But, like, where my disconnect comes mentally is, like, you're conventionally attractive. Why didn't you just go be hot? Why did you have to kill people? Just go live your life and be hot and get therapy. What's wrong? What? So then my interest in the psychology kicks in because it's like, why didn't you just go be hot? And 9 times out of 10, you'll notice that's why a lot of like serial killers that people tend to focus on are like older ones. 9 times out of 10, the answer is because psychology wasn't focused on, or like early childhood trauma and shit wasn't like something that was considered real or anything that mattered. So half of these people, like Ted Bundy and fucking Richard Ramirez and John Wayne Gacy, who was not conventionally attractive, and like Robert Pickton, like they didn't have the access to getting help because there wasn't like a societal fucking just understanding of like something's wrong here, fix it. Isn't there a fine line between fear and arousal? Sort of. It depends on your trauma, really. Because that's the thing, right? Is like sexual attraction's like a uniquely human experience. Like other animals just fuck on instinct to breed. They smell the right hormones and they'll fuck it. It really doesn't like matter that much. If it fits, it fits. If it fits, it sits. You know. Whereas like sexual attraction for humans is a completely psychological experience and it's fucking weird, and a lot of it has to do with trauma, and because the hormones, like the chemicals in your brain, are very similar, and depending on how your brain's wired from childhood, your brain can like essentially just read any heightened emotion as a good thing because of how you had to get through your childhood. So that can lead really easily into like fear and pain and like arousal kind of falling into the same bag together. It generally all cycles back to like how your brain was wired in childhood around like emotions, essentially. This is for like perfectly normal, non-traumatized individuals from like a stable, normal household. There's not a fine line between fear and arousal. That's why, like, you get people that'll look at, like, certain kings to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because they don't have trauma. Their brains were wired a certain way, whereas other people's aren't because of trauma. It's surprising how much of it comes back to fucking trauma. And then you've got the deeper psychology of, like sexual trauma, especially in like childhood or any fucking age really, but it's more deep in childhood, to be honest, because your brain's still fucking forming. And like the brain will go through a method of control which will tend to sway victims in one direction or the other, whereas they'll have a fear of sex because of trauma, or they'll be like almost addicted to sex because of the trauma, because either option is a method of control. And the childhood brain around trauma is just desperately trying to get control and understanding of multiple things it doesn't. Sex is weird for all animals. You watch any species for long enough, you'll see interspecies sex, you will see things we consider crimes against humanity. A surprising number of animals on this planet fuck their own young, or the young of other species. Sex is just weird. But sexual attraction is a wholly, like, human experience, because it's so psychologically based, and it's so contingent upon, like, so many different factors that you wouldn't think play into it. Like, you wouldn't think seeing somebody get beat would play into how you, like, what turns you on when you're, like, in your 30s or whatever, right? That's just not that's not how we act as a society. But there is a link. Kind of get the mentality of fear and arousal. I also have a lot of trauma, but I also just feel a lot of disgust about it. Commit violence against women again because of trauma. Yeah, like I said, it's a wholly fucking, it's a entirely human experience. Like, just sex in general is an entirely unique experience for each individual. Like, it's not the same for any two fucking people. That means, like, what you're interested in, how much of it you're interested in, if you're interested in it, when you're interested in it, how you're interested in it, like... There's excuse me, other than crimes, you know, like in terms of consent and children, there really is no right and wrong. But if you don't want to be judged, fucking keep it to yourself. That's just how humans work.
Get all the music without hearing audio ads on Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
Glares at penguins. It's not just penguins, dude. Sea creatures are some of the worst. Otters are fucking diabolical. Dolphins? Mm-mm. You want to talk about crimes against children? Male otters will kidnap a female's otter and drown it. Attempt to drown it in ransom for the food that the female has. Male zebras will try and take out the offspring of other males by drowning them in front of their mothers. And then immediately follow it up by going, alright baby, it's time to put my kid in you. Wolverines literally kidnap a female and drag him into their den and hold them hostage for 2 weeks while they breed them before letting her go the fuck off and deal with it on her own. Animals are the worst. But I'm a well of useless information, man. I grew up on fucking National Geographic and fucking Animal Planet when it was free. Sorry, I fucking drool in there. There's also a difference between, like, certain things being, like, entertaining or enjoyable in any sort of sense only when it's not actually happening. And again, that comes down to, like, the control aspect of it. Like, that's why people use the definition of, but it's just fiction. Because, yeah, to a certain extent, it is just fiction. It's just, like, that just fiction can also lead to other things, because it usually also involves other things that lead to other things. Damn, nature, you scary. Fuck yeah. Nature's horrifying. Dolphins are extremely terrifying because they show a level of cognizance that closely matches humans, which kind of leads to the realm of thinking of they're almost intelligent enough to have morals, and they still do what they fucking do. They also try to fuck humans on the regular. Don't go swimming with dolphins, it'll try to fuck you. But that's why you'll find people like fictional tropes in like certain characters or whatever, when it's like, if it was in reality, nobody would be into that. It's because there's that method of control in the fact that it's not actually happening. Like I said, I just fixed my braids and they're all itchy and shit. Getting used to it still. Can. No, sorry, I read that as can, but yes, they will. They absolutely will, and they will try desperately. Uh-huh. Yeah. A male dolphin will 100% try to sexually assault you. Enthusiastically, too. There's videos of people going swimming with dolphins and it going horribly wrong because dolphins are disgusting. Dolphins are the frat boys of the ocean, okay? There was a woman who was involved in a scientific experiment that was trying to teach dolphins how to speak basically human language. I think they were working on English. But basically they were trying to get dolphins to speak English. And it involved this woman living 24/7 with a dolphin in this house that they had fucking made specifically for the project, where the dolphin could swim through like every room of the house and she could also walk through every room in the house. And they had to stop the experiment because the dolphin started getting sexually frustrated after spending all of its days with a human woman, and she had started relieving it because it was so depressed that it would stop eating if she didn't. Like, the dolphin tried to, like, blue ball story her into getting hand jobs and it worked, so they had to shut down the whole experiment. Oh god, it's diabolical. I'm sorry, the dolphin really just it really pulled the bitch I won't eat till you tug it line, and it worked. And he can't even speak English. You got emotionally manipulated into a hand, into multiple handies by a dolphin. What is wrong with you? Humans are fucking weird, man. My scalp is so itchy. Stop scratching at it. You're just fucking high, Courtney. Watch the comments will be, that's the meth. She's on meth. Bitches think I can afford meth. Please. I don't do uppers. I do downers. No, I do both. We also gotta remember it's 11:27 in my house. It's Friday, but still. Cosmic Persephone, that makes it so much worse. The worst part is there were female dolphins there. She only did it because it was less effort than lowering him down to the levels with the females. Like, are you insane? The alternative giving the dolphin. Obviously she was insane. Obviously she wanted to fuck the dolphin. She probably did. I mean, come on. There's multiple companies that make sex toys that are literally shaped like animal penises. There's freaks all out there. You'd be surprised how many of them are high-powered people. Or in weird fucking positions. But, like, oh god. I understand I completely understand the whole of the situation, but like, come on, you really gave the dolphin multiple hand jobs? You gave the dolphin one hand job? Are you kidding me? You considered it. Therapy. Get fucking therapy. Oh, it's diabolical and I love it. I mean, I don't. Well, I love the way it entertains me, let's be honest, but I've long since lost faith in us as a species. I don't know if I ever had faith in us as a species. Look what I was born into. Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I want a beast in the sheets. I don't think of it for a breeding program. Well, even breeding programs, you're not giving the fucking dolphin a handy. At most, you're holding an apparatus. Which is much different than giving an animal a hand job. To completion. Multiple times. That's what I'm saying. How much you want to bet somebody's recording this whole thing? Just because of this fucking title. Are you joining me half dancing, bitches? You don't even get the best part. Sam Fenna? I don't know who that is. hitting me up on Snapchat. You're on Snapchat, you're 32. Yeah, there's fuckboys on Snapchat that give me attention when I want. It's at my fingertips. I thought beckett. I was rage baiting. We were talking about the fucking Beckett crowd that was here last time and why they haven't showed up, and I was like, I'm just gonna go change this to the stream title to fuck Beckett, and I'm gonna spell it wrong. Just cause. For no fucking reason other than it's going to piss people off, and they're going to fucking talk about it. They're gonna read fucking so many messages into it that it doesn't actually mean. Cause I'm their god now. I love it. It's so entertaining. Molly. They are so entertaining, right? An animator turned writer. Who? Oh, Sam Penna. Sorry, I lost who we were talking about for a second. Let's speed up the fucking lights. Where's my remote? Sorry, I'm looking for my light remote. There it is. All my rainbow... Hang on. Chewing our mushrooms down. All my random little haters are entertaining, to be honest. I love them in a twisted little way. No, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, no wait. That's gonna absolutely fucking fuck somebody up. I'll do that when I'm by myself. Hope none of you got epilepsy. No. I used to have all the Lego games. Mind you, they started coming out when I was 13. This is my workout. I gotta go out. Turn up the music a little bit for you guys because I'm not gonna be noisy.
Now you're falling behind.
That's a good question. 1 minute.
I just touched down in Japan. I be making calls to the band. You can tell it's me by the veins. I be loyal to the veins. Done with the man. Working for my own damn brand. See it if you tired of people announcing how they gon' blow, gonna get more. Speaking of nonsense. Dealing with all the beautiful girls except when they don't snitch. How are you proud? Call you a man, but you be throwing fits. How does the venom fit all the damage? Your word reputation, you got it like that. Build up the empire, live up the chat. If you keep moving like you be consuming, you probably think that you always the rat. Being chased down from the top down, live what you think, so that's probably a fact. I just touched down in Japan. I be making calls to the man. You can tell it's me by the veins. I be loyal to the veins. Done with the man. Working for my own damn brand. See it if you can.
Yo, I wasn't born a phenomenon. Well, I'm being honest with kindness. So much of silence. We heroes like Comic-Con. Feel like Nipsey, it seems like a marathon. Giving heart way before there was Valentine. Claiming luggage, but still I would carry on. Every hit is a drug when we bury Bond, and I'm gone.
I just touched down in LA. Caught the know and linked up with Dre.
I'm naming my price and calling the shots. I want all the credit and all of my props. They waiting on me to fall from the top. Waiting on me to roll with the ops. Living your best life to post it. I live my best life, don't show it. Keeping it going like seeds in water. Don't need a label to grow it. Don't need a paddle to row it. History's written no matter who wrote it. The stats will come back, I'm heroic. I battle combative with soldiers. I've been attached to no one. Only attracted to
I love how I point out that the title was Rage Bait and 4 watchers disappeared. I told you this shit works. Oh no, another one bites the dust. These numbers probably aren't completely accurate that I'm looking at right now, but... Sorry for the mixed audio. Yeah. I had like 4 people disappear after I pointed out that the title is complete rage bait. Shows you they fell for it. It's pretty simple. They're god beckons and they can't help but show up. You're a narcissist, Courtney. Can you fucking blame me at this point? Hang on a second. Sorry, the fuckboys beckon, and sometimes I like to give them attention. Because they give me attention. It's transactional. My nose is running. Oh my god, Courtney is doing drugs up her nose. No, because if I was, I wouldn't be wiping my nose with a tissue. That'd be wasting drugs. I don't know who Beckett is, but yeah, fuck Beckett. have you been around for the streams? I'm pretty sure you have. Beckett is somebody who got involved in the Saber Spark accusations of Saber being a fucking rapist. And, like, everyone circled around him as, like, the de facto decider that Emily wasn't raped because she texted Saber afterwards, because somehow that's how rape works. He also went on to, like, try and personally tell Emily herself that not only did Saber not rape her, but the 2 childhood sexual assaults that she had gone through were also not rape. She just didn't advocate for herself properly. So this man literally told someone, you weren't raped as a child, you just didn't say no right. He's an absolute fucking buffoon who has the mentality of a fucking rapist, which leads me to believe that he's got his own fucking victims. And people host him as the fucking deciding factor that whether or not Emily was raped, as if this is fucking court or some shit. Because he personally talked to Saber Spark. And he personally talked to Emily, and it's like, okay, you're neither a judge, jury, you're not executioner, you're not a fucking cop, you're not an investigator, you're not a therapist, you're not in any way qualified to be, like, doing anything more than spouting your bullshit opinion. And your bullshit opinion is the same kind of shit that, like, convicted rapists try to use in court to get off of their fucking charges. And people spouting around, and he's also led to people spouting around this idea that implied consent is a thing in sexual encounters when it's fucking not. Like, I'm sorry, Your Honor, it wasn't rape, she got wet, is not a fucking defense. I'm sorry, Your Honor, it's not rape, she said no, but she came, so I knew she wanted it. The consent was implied because her body responded in a physical way to stimuli. Like, that is literally the defense of rapists in court. Some of which who get off with that defense and others who don't and go to jail. So yeah, I'm gonna slot that opinion right exactly where it's supposed to go with its rapist brethren. That's who Beckett is, anyway. I'm sure he does other shit, but that's the reason why I know who he is. He also, in the midst of, like, running his fucking uneducated mouth about whether or not Emily was raped, decided to be very big angry that I exist and have opinions and said shit. So he spent, like, what was it, 2 weeks? I think it was 2 weeks that I paid attention to. It was at least 2 weeks constantly streaming and making videos about me and KP. But it was to the point where, like, he had changed either his Twitter profile banner or his YouTube profile banner to, like, a screenshot of one of my tweets, because he was that obsessed. Despite the fact that I never actually spoke directly to the man, I, like, subtweeted at him a few times, but that was it. Meanwhile, he dressed as, like, he literally had a fucking screenshot of one of my tweets as his channel banner, and, like, also had his following make fan art of him dressed up as KP, as some sort of dig at KP, because I guess thanks to Sai, we decided that cosplaying as people we say we don't like is supposed to be an insult. And I'm sorry, imitation is the highest form of flattery, you stupid hoe. I'd go off for days. But yeah, so he big ran, his little mouth big time about me, because he really wanted my attention and I wouldn't give it to him. Probably still goes on and off. I don't check, and I've, like, removed myself from people who decided to constantly update me on it. I shut down my Twitter and shit for a while because his fucking cronies were everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, and then he started talking with, like, people who don't like KP about, like, KP's fucking, like, genitals and shit, which is really weird to do if you say you don't like someone, is to, like, go ask everyone they knew about their genitals. That's strange, but, you know, I mean, rapist's gonna do rapist shit. Consent's not his biggest fucking, not his strong suit. Oh, what do you know, Courtney? You don't know everything just because you were assaulted. I literally didn't say any of it was because I was assaulted. I have a stronger understanding of consent because of the shit I'm into would cause most people to consider a call 911. Because when you get out of the bounds of vanilla sex and into the bounds of BDSM, consent is the number one fucking thing that really fucking matters. You and the other person involved needs to have a very strong understanding of consent and how it works, because consent is never fucking implied. That's why safe words exist. But half you bitches wouldn't know that. You still nut in your own fucking hands. Piss a bitch off. Beckett also ran his mouth saying that I'm apparently a whore and KP's a spinster, and I've been correcting him ever since, going, buddy, whores fuck for money, I fuck for my own enjoyment. There's a fucking difference. It's called insatiable slut. Get it fucking right. These bitches have daddy issues and they're ready to call me daddy, I swear to God. And then they turn around and accuse me of being mad because I'm not getting their attention. Bitch, I breathe and I have your attention. What are you talking about? I don't fucking lock my VODs behind any sort of gate, and they still fucking record it on the off chance they're gonna catch something. It stays on my channel. Go look at it. If it gets removed, it's because the music has it blocked in certain countries. But again, these are post-COVID babies that have never left their parents' house. They've never experienced the real world. And they don't know shit. I lived an entire fucking life before they even knew of my existence. I have tattoos older than some of these fucks. And I don't even have a lot of tattoos. This one is older than most of you watching right now. I have tar in my lungs older than some of you. My fucking ex-husband was a 200-pound fucking alcoholic who was, like, abusive in every sense but physically, and was afraid of me. I don't need to pretend that I'm intimidating. People tell me it on the daily. Since I was a child. Courtney thinks she's tough. No, Courtney knows what she can do and doesn't really need to bother showing you unless you fucking decide to get in my face. I let people swing free first. I'm gonna stand here on my hands behind my back and let you fucking have the first shot for free. Make sure you put your shoulder in it. Don't lock your wrist. Thumb on the outside. Otherwise you break something. See, look at that. I talk about Beckett and they show back up. I summon and they appear. I love dancing, man. I wish fucking... There's no real decent clubs in Halifax. Who am I kidding? I had to go to fucking Toronto or something for that. We don't even have strippers. You know how sad that is? Fucking backwoods ass fucking province. There's no strippers. The whole province, there's no fucking strippers. Courtney, how dare you talk about such things? It's almost midnight on a fucking Friday. Go to bed, children. Daddy's busy. I play video games outside emulators. That's fair, though. You can fucking get whatever you want with emulators. I don't agree with video games being a fucking... being as expensive as they are. It's not something that, should have such a high entry fee. So fuck it, emulate that shit. Okay. Daddy, I love your music, all of it, but I don't want the softer stuff, the softer shit right now. I want Manifest again. I always want Manifest. Who am I kidding? Wish people thought I was intimidating. Most people look at me like I'm a chihuahua. God, it just comes from the trauma, man. It comes from the parentification, the trauma. Like, you gotta remember, most of my intimidation, especially like people my own age, especially tend to be intimidated by me because I've always been used to dealing with adults on their own level. So, like, my own peer group already would see that. I already had the fucking energy of, like, I'm older than you and I already have authority. You're going to listen to what I say. Go to bed, daddy's busy. Why does this sound so hot? Because I know what I am. No, what makes it hot is, go to bed, baby girl, daddy's busy. No 3DS games yet, the only one's worth a damn is later Pokemon. I stopped playing Pokemon, to be honest, when I became homeless. Because I left my fucking DS at home. Home. At my parents' house. That was not home. See, it's funny, because people will be like, oh my god, calling somebody daddy is not hot. I mean, yeah, if you're the type that called your fucking parents, your dad, daddy, I guess. The thing is, within the span of my working memory, I've never called my father daddy. I've only ever called him dad. And then when our relationship was good, it was father. Or old man. Like, it was as far away from daddy as you could get. Like, I'm sorry, that word just does not have a parental fucking association with me, because it's never been used like that in my working memory. But for people who have, like, a good relationship with their parents, I guess, or like call their dad daddy longer than, I don't know, being a toddler, it's different, and it's weird for them, and I get that, but for some of us, that word just does not have a parental association whatsoever. Like, the only time I've ever called a man daddy in a parental sense was when I was talking to or about, or it was mostly when I was talking about my ex to his son, because he knew the man as daddy, because he was like 6. So, you know, what did you do with daddy today, or daddy's gonna do this, or go bring this to daddy, or whatever. Like, it's talking about the kid's daddy to him, because he was that age. And even then, for me, that's not really a parental sense in my regard. That's where that comes from, for people who are like, oh my god, how could people do that? Because that word has just never had a fucking parental association for some people. And fucking, my family's newfie, like, it's just, that's not a word we gravitate towards. The fucking, in terms of endearment for your mother and your father, is literally mutter and fodder, because of the fucking accent. Fucking, my grandmother called me my ducky her whole life. My whole life, I guess. Plus, then, you know, there's always the daddy issues and the mommy issues. Oops. Messy bitch. Probably gonna end the stream soon. To be honest, it's getting late. What's the last game I paid for? Nice day for fishing. No. It's not the last one I paid for. The last one I paid for was... It's on my desktop. 1 second. Date Everything. It was 100% Date Everything. So I don't think I paid for Grimshire. I don't think that's... that one's still in early access, so it's free. Loving Deep Space, that's free. I just had to get BlueStacks. So yeah, the last game I bought was Date Everything. I should play that again. I haven't played it in a while. I got plans this weekend, but we'll play Date Everything on Tuesday or something. Last FF7 save, I was in Scooby-Doo gang with Mr. T. What? I don't understand the words that you just said to me right now. I'm old. Sorry, I'm old. Plus, I don't really fuck with Nintendo much anymore. After the shit they pulled, like, the Power World shit really soured me to Nintendo. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. I do. Power World 100% ripped them off. But they lost the lawsuit, and then they went on to throw a fucking tantrum, and they went on to throw tantrum after tantrum after tantrum after tantrum, which was real disappointing, because, like, bitches, you have your money, calm the fuck down. They should have just taken the L and left. But they didn't, so now I don't really fuck with anything that Nintendo does, and that includes Pokemon now, so... Say Lenny. But that's what happens when you catch the ick. I was in love with, not Johnny Depp, I'm still in love with Johnny Depp. I was in love with, Jared Leto since I was like 14 years old when I first found, his band. Fucking, I don't even remember what it's called anymore. He had a band. I fucking knew him as a musician before I knew him as an actor. I was in love with that man for like half my fucking life, and the second I found out he's got crimes against children under his belt, ew, gross. What was wrong with me? Why did I find that attractive? Go the fuck away, you little creep. Caught the ick and it's just done, gone, severed like a fucking knife. Final Fantasy. I've never gotten into Final Fantasy. Or, what's the other one? The one that fucking, what's her fucking pedophile face like so much? Kingdom Hearts. I never liked really that one either. Dude's fucking ponytail, dude. It's making my head itch. So I'm looking at my computer and it's right here. You guys are here. Enjoy the side of my face. Oh no, Final Fantasy I get has like an insanely fucking big fan base. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like I don't like it because it's bad. I just never did get into it. Like, I like video games. I'm very much a gamer, but I'm not a good fucking gamer, and I know that. And, like, to be honest, Final Fantasy is, like, for the mood of gaming I'm usually in, it's far too fucking complex, and I end up losing and rage quitting. I'm also prone to rage quitting, so... I've got fairly particular tastes when it comes to games, and I stay within those tastes because that's where my fucking market is. No shame to other markets, I just never got into certain ones. Like, I never got into Call of Duty. I always thought Call of Duty was stupid. I apparently didn't even understand the game at all, because I found out there's hot characters in Call of Duty, and dear God, am I interested in Call of Duty all of a sudden. I've been drooled there, Jesus Christ. Ghost and Koenig have me by a fucking chokehold, and I've never even played the game. The fan art, though, the fan art's diabolical. Something about a man with a face you can't see is just hot. I mean, the two of them are also, like, canonically well over 6 feet tall, so that kind of has something to do with it, but... I mean, being a fan is however you want to fucking define it, to be quite honest. I'm a fan of a lot of things, but I've never really once participated in a fandom. Because I prefer, I don't know, I just prefer to enjoy shit on my own. If I could, would I? Maybe. If I had I don't think my system could handle it. There's some hot characters and voice actors in it, so probably. I don't know, hit me up next year when I'm, like, better set up. Because, I don't know, I'm just changing a lot of things this year. I started microdosing shrooms, and fuck yeah, it's been great. You've just been high all the time? No, that's the whole point of microdosing, is you're not high. But yeah, I probably would. If I had a system that I got fucking lost in my train of thought there. I should have cut myself off for your guys' sake, but the train still went. Because it's 12 in the morning and I don't have to concentrate on shit if I don't want to. But yeah, you can be a fan of what like being a fan of something is however you want to define it as. You don't have to like love every single fucking thing, ride or die for it, and be like balls deep in the fandom. That's not how it works. That's just internet culture. That's gatekeeping mentality. Excited to see the new tattoos. I'm excited to see the tattoos on me too. I'm working on the chest piece already. I just need, like, the cash to give my fucking artist to actually do the art, which is gonna take some time, because she's gotta do it. I gotta give her the fucking inspiration and shit, and then she's gotta do it, and send it back to me, and I gotta give her notes, and there's gonna be a back and forth for a little while, until it's what I want it to be. And then I have to do the same thing with a tattoo artist. Once I have the money for the tattoo. Or somebody behind me with the money for the tattoo. I'm not picky. I got a lot of space on the arms to cover, so I'll probably get you guys to help me with the picking and drawing stuff. I got a lot of artists in my fucking community. I'll let you guys draw tattoos to put on me. You can put your art on my body. Permanently. Oh, that's such a good idea. I'm absolutely going to do that for my arms. I'm going to cover my arms in your guys' art. I might do that before the chest tattoo. Chest tattoo first. I'll do that while the chest tattoo's healing. I'll do that before the back tattoo. It'll be so fun. It'll be so fun. You guys will essentially get to doodle on me like a fucking, like I don't know, a whiteboard. No, whiteboards aren't permanent. Doodle on me like fucking graffiti on a building. I'm losing my ability to speech. I need to fucking go to bed soon. I'm probably gonna shut down. Finish partying by myself. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Alright, I'm shutting down shop, you guys. Go to bed, kids. Hang on, one question from Natalie first. If you want, what would you want to put a superhero on you? Because I'm getting Rogue and She-Hulk's. Oh, if I wanted a superhero tattoo? I don't go heroes, I go villains. Joker, Harley, Venom, Scarecrow. A lot of Batman villains. I love Batman villains. A couple from Spider-Man I'd probably get, but I wouldn't get heroes. I'd get villains, to be quite honest. They usually have better designs, in my opinion. Deadpool, maybe. But that hardly counts. Alright, I'm going to bed, kids. Or you're going to bed, kids, I guess. I don't know. Do what the fuck you want. You're adults. I'm getting off stream, that's the point. Bye!